Hey guys, what we're going to do today is I'm going to explain how to get a SpryMenu menu into the top level of your global navigation. Once this is in, you should be able to keep it as part of a template page and not have to worry about your navigation for the rest of your site. So what we've got here is I've got the HTML for a page that we actually worked on earlier in the semester. This is what it looks like. That page is currently in the week 8 folder for my assignments. I just created a new document and I relabeled it here with spry.html. That's the document I'm going to work with because this is what I'm going to insert my code into. So what I'm going to do here is this is where the current global navigation is. I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of that altogether. So now I've got nothing for my global nav. And what I'm going to do is go up to Insert, and I'm going to go to my Spry menu bar. I'm going to choose horizontal. This is the way I want it to be. So I'm going to choose horizontal. And you can see here that it went ahead and put in all of these new items, HTML. Okay? If I want to change these, I can do it one of a few ways. Okay? I can either go ahead and just, if I'm comfortable enough with the logic, I can go ahead and change the values directly in the code. Or what might be easier is to actually use this interface here to change things out. Okay. Now you'll notice that when I make a change here, the code jumps around a little bit and I have to refocus in. If you want to get away from that and just change things out, what you can do is go to the design view, click on your Spry menu. This is the second way of doing it. What you can do here is literally just go ahead and update all of these different items. Okay, it'll make it a little easier for you. Alright, so now I've got some real values in there. If I go back to my code and I go back up to my global nav, you'll see that I've got home, products, and about, and then I've still got these sub items. But for right now, that's fine. We're just getting the functionality in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this document. And when I hit save, what it does is it gives me a notification that it's actually going to write some new files into my root directory. It's going to link my documents together so that this Spry menu works because it's using JavaScript, which we haven't learned. All right. So I'm going to click OK. You'll notice here that I now have a new item in my root directory, a folder called Spry Assets. Now, in order for this to work, I'm going to need to put a couple of different documents up there. I'm going to need to put all of my Spry Assets folder, and I'm going to need to put up, obviously, the document that I'm working with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both of these, and I'm going to go ahead and tell Dreamweaver to put them up. You could also do this with FileZilla, just making sure that you keep the file structure the same, that you're copying things over to the right locations in your root directory, and everything should work out just fine. We'll give this a second to upload. Now I'm going to go into Firefox. I'm going to, actually now I can't remember what I called it, Spry example. Alright, with Spry, and now I can see that I have a drop-down menu. Just as easy as that. I want to update these items. I just need to go back into Dreamweaver and update them. But I have a functioning drop-down menu, Spry JavaScript based from Dreamweaver, pretty easily. Alright, so that's how we get the installation in. And in the next video, we'll customize it a little bit, okay?